The 215 pound grade. Team P car maybe? Team G I should say, yes it is. Team P, man, that's going back a few years. So race leader is the 96 of Brad McGee. Rebecca Barr putting the pressure on though. Down the main straight, into turn 3. Barr on the inside. McGee not giving it though, holds the spot.
Yeah, they did a bloody awesome job. The car was pretty broken, but to come out here and get a win, I'd say they'd be pretty stoked with that. So yeah, that was for them.
Oh, bees on you.
Sheffield, I'm going to chat to NZ34 Bex Boys over for this year's Formula One World Final. Hello, nice to meet you.
Hey, likewise, thanks for having me.
No, absolutely. So, your surname, do that first, is quite famous, I suppose. Let's deal with the history. So your dad kind of came over, however many years ago, built a car, raced Formula One?
Yeah, he's built cars, raced here, yeah, quite a long time ago now, but yeah. 10 years since he's recently last been out, but yeah, probably 20 years before that as well. So yeah, he's been here a lot and done a lot of racing, so it's good to have him on the corner.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you came over this year for the Formula One final. First time in a Formula One last night at Bradford.
Yes, first time.
How was that?
Completely different. Okay. I didn't really know what to expect, so I sort of didn't have any expectations, but yeah, kind of just blew my mind a little bit, you know, like just the power and everything of them was just so much different compared to our cars back home, and trying to get your head around that, and the pedals and the seating position, it's all a bit different, so yeah, it's just a big learning curve really.
Yeah, but going out of Bradford, which is like a very fast track, for your first meeting, that's a very brave thing to do.
Yeah, it was definitely fast, hard racing,
yeah.
You know, everyone was sort of into everyone, but yeah, it was good a learning experience really, because the world final ain't going to be anything different.
No. In terms of the driving style, is it different to New Zealand in terms of how you race a car? Because there's stock cars, but like, is the driving style very different?
Yeah, it is a little bit different. You just got to be careful because you don't have the wheel guards on the back, so they're not as well protected as what our cars are. So you've got to be really mindful to keep your tyres sort of up, because that's the main purpose sort of thing, I guess. So yeah.
Are they like mocking you?
Yeah.
Because you're famous. You're dead famous.
No, definitely not.
So the driving style is very different, and we're doing V8s today at Sheffield. Post and rope. That's different as well.
Yeah, it's different. It's quite daunting looking at that post and rope, to be fair. I remember last time I saw that thing, a race, it was a Bellevue, is that post and rope too? I did a couple of races in F2 there, and I was like, no, we've had enough. I fly out tomorrow. I don't want to be sore all for the trip home, so yeah, definitely different.
Good. V8 World Final as well, is that next weekend? Are you doing that?
Yeah, next weekend in Milton Hall, so just trying to get it dialed in, and a few things we want to change on the car this week to make me a little bit more comfortable, and then hopefully, that'll make it a little bit better for me.
Good. And just going back to New Zealand, so I was talking to Guy Parker, and he's kind of going, Bex is amazing, she's like in the teams racing, and like, which is super hard racing.
Yeah, so back home I race stock cars and super stocks, and obviously do the super stock teams racing, and it's pretty cool. For anyone that's ever watched it, it's pretty hard out really,
Because I mean, I've never been, but you kind of see the clips and you kind of go in, that's kind of brutal stock cars, is teams racing.
Yeah, our cars are built pretty strong over there. We can sort of get away with quite a lot more than what you can get away with here. So you can sort of bash each other around and bounce out the fence, and your car's all right. So doesn't quite the same effect here though.
Absolutely. So why are you over here, other than stock cars? What else are you doing? Because this is like a holiday as well, isn't it? It's got to be a holiday.
Yeah, I went to Venray last weekend with some friends, so that was a good weekend, just having a few drinks, relaxing, watching. The tarmac racing there was a different experience, and then just sort of getting around, seeing a few bits and doing a bits and bobs here and there, just in between trying to help on the cars and that. So
it's like perfect stock cars and a holiday on the other side of the world.
Yeah, it's grouse.
Yeah. And it's not raining, which is good.
Thank God for that.
So, because do you know, like in New Zealand, if it rains, do you still race because the surfaces are different, aren't they?
No, I stood there yesterday. For anyone that was probably at Bradford before the start of the meeting, it absolutely poured down, and there would have been a rain out back home. There's no way we would have been able to race on a track like that. So
Were you like, we're not going racing there, are we? Were you like, it's not? No.
Yeah, well, I knew we were going to go racing no matter what, so I was really hoping that it stopped, and I'm so glad it did.
Yeah. Good. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed Bradford last night, and then you've got the Friday night at Northampton, and then the World Finals on the Saturday. So, any kind of expectations, or kind of what do you want to achieve?
I just want to finish.
Yeah.
I to say a finish would be a huge achievement. There's not many people that can come over in here and say that. So just to sort of, I'm happy to be off the back and just finish the race. That'd be a huge achievement for me.
Good.
Yeah, and just being a part of it just be pretty cool. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
No, not a
good luck
problem.
for the rest of
Thank you
today, and then next week in the World Final at the V8, and then we'll see you at Northampton in a couple of weeks.
Sweet, thank you very much. Cheers.
Keep it up.